After a long wait filled with speculation and uncertainty, Lil Durk's lawyer has finally broken the silence on his court case, revealing that things are looking up for the Chicago rapper as prosecutors struggle to present tangible evidence against him, meaning he could be released very soon. This unexpected turn of events has sent shockwaves through the hip-hop world, with fans, critics, and industry insiders all watching closely to see what happens next. Lil Durk, one of the most influential voices in modern rap, has had his fair share of legal troubles. But this particular case had many believing he might not beat the system this time. The charges against him were heavy, involving serious allegations that could have put him behind bars for years if convicted. From the moment the news broke about his arrest, the media went into a frenzy and speculation ran wild. Some believed this could be the end of his career, while others held on to hope that he would somehow come out on top. His legal team has been working tirelessly behind the scenes, dissecting every detail of the prosecution's case. And now, after months of back and forth in courtrooms and legal battles behind closed doors, Lil Durk's lawyer has finally stepped forward to give an update that could change everything. According to Durk's attorney, the prosecution has been struggling to back up their allegations with real, undeniable proof. In cases like this, where charges can stem from circumstantial evidence, witness testimonies, or even social media activity, the key factor that determines the outcome is whether the state can provide solid, indisputable evidence. And in this case, it looks like they simply don't have it. The lawyer made it clear. While the legal process still has to play out, the way things are going suggests that Lil Durk could be released sooner than expected. With the prosecution failing to present strong evidence, the case against him is weakening by the day. For Durk's fans and supporters, this news comes as a major relief. From the moment he was taken into custody, social media has been flooded with messages of support, with the hashtag #FreeDurk trending on multiple occasions. Now, with his lawyer's optimistic update, the movement has only intensified, with people anticipating his release more than ever. Durk has always been one of the most resilient artists in the industry. He's been through personal losses, street beefs, and legal troubles, yet he continues to rise. This court case, however, had the potential to derail everything he built. At the time of his arrest, Durk was at the peak of his career, dropping hit after hit, collaborating with some of the biggest names in music, and solidifying himself as one of the most influential figures in rap. His legal issues threatened to put a stop to all of that, creating uncertainty about his future. But if his lawyer's latest statement holds weight, and if he truly is on the verge of freedom, then this could mark one of the biggest comebacks in hip-hop history. Imagine the impact of his release. New music, interviews detailing his experience, and a massive wave of support from fans and fellow artists. One of the most shocking aspects of this situation is how the prosecution seems to be struggling to present a solid case. Typically, when someone is facing charges as serious as the ones Durk was up against, prosecutors come prepared with everything they need to ensure a conviction. But in this case, their inability to provide strong evidence has become their biggest downfall. Some legal experts believe this could be a case of overcharging, where prosecutors initially go after an individual with heavy charges, only to realize later that they don't have the evidence to back it up. This happens more often than people think, especially with high-profile cases involving celebrities. Law enforcement may feel pressured to make an example out of someone, but when the actual trial comes around, the lack of solid proof makes their case crumble. If this is a situation with Lil Durk, then it would explain why his lawyer is so confident about his potential release. It could mean that the prosecutors are running out of time and options, and without concrete evidence, they may be left with no choice but to drop or significantly reduce the charges. Durk's legal battle isn't just a personal fight. It's something that the entire hip-hop world is watching closely. The relationship between rap and the legal system has always been complicated, with many artists finding themselves caught in legal troubles, sometimes fairly, sometimes unfairly. This case has had many questioning the justice system once again, especially when it comes to how rappers are treated. Fans and supporters argue that hip-hop artists often get unfairly targeted, with law enforcement using their lyrics, lifestyle, and affiliations as a reason to build cases against them. If Lil Durk beats this case and walks free, it won't just be a win for him. It will be seen as a win for the entire hip-hop community. It would send a message that not every rapper who gets caught up in legal trouble is guilty, and that sometimes the system tries to take down people without sufficient proof. If his release happens soon, what comes next for Durk? His career, his personal life, and his outlook on the industry could all be affected by this experience. One thing is for sure, his return would be massive. Fans would expect a new album, filled with lyrics that reflect on his time behind bars, his struggles, and his triumphs. There would be interviews, public appearances, and a wave of media coverage. But beyond music, Durk would also have decisions to make about his future. Would he continue moving the way he did before, or would the situation push him to change his approach to life and business? Many rappers who have faced legal troubles come out with a new perspective, sometimes